Bulking season is in full effect. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Quick video. I just observed something, and I want to bring it to your attention in case you guys did not see this. So, Marcos Maidana, this picture recently surfaced on the internet, and he's next to Lucas Matisse's brother, who I believe is going to be training out in Oxnard at the Robert Garcia Boxing Academy. So, shout out to Robert Garcia and his gym. In this picture, the biggest thing, and I posted this on my Instagram and whatnot, the biggest thing that I noticed, no pun intended, is Maidana. Like his size, he looks like he's bulking. He looks big. He looks chunky. So obviously it's his off season. To my knowledge, he doesn't have an actual fight scheduled. So it happens. Sometimes fighters balloon up. Fluctuating in weight, especially him, he's been in some wars. You know what I mean? He got knocked down 3 times versus Victor Ortiz, then end up stopping him. He's been in fights with Broner, 2 Mayweather fights, Josecito Lopez. There's a ton of guys. He has bodies. He has wars. Eric Morales was a tough fight. So the later in life for you, you know what I mean, the older you get, that's not always a good thing. I've seen him look soft before, so I'm not really worried about it. But again, the older you get, the harder it becomes. You know what I mean? Sometimes your metabolism slows down and it's harder to shave pounds and whatnot. So I want to know from you guys, what do you think of his current form? Do you think he's too big? He's fighting at welterweight, but I mean, he looks easily 176 to 185 ish. If I would, and I know this, I'm gonna start doing some more videos about this because I actually have read up a lot and know a lot more about fitness than I probably get to talk about in these videos. But I mean, just from the eye test, I would definitely say he's 176 to 185. That's my, if I had to take a guess based on a picture, that's what I would say. So he looks pretty big, but again, he doesn't have any fights lined up at the moment. So I mean, some boxers are known to do this. I've seen him right before the Mayweather rematch. He looked pretty soft, and people were calling him Chino McDonald's and Marcos McDonald's and shit like that. Earlier today, I did the Dante's Boxing Nation radio show. Shout out to Dante. Make sure you check that out and subscribe to him as soon as he drops that. And Keith Thurman was on the line. Keith Thurman did say he's not overlooking Robert Guerrero. However, if he had to make a personalized wish list, a bucket list, if you will, of people he would like to fight, he did mention Maidana, saying he would like to get that, if all goes well with Robert Guerrero, he would like to get that done in 2015 and fight him. Again, Dante will upload the video when he gets it all done and edited. So make sure you check that out. He said also listed Amir Khan and Kell Brook as names he would like, and he said I think Timothy Bradley as a wild card. So those are all great fights. I really fuck with Maidana. I like Maidana a lot. I just like he has that grit, that toughness, that tough Argentine with power. He can crack, and he has that I don't give a fuck attitude. And I like the improvements he's made since he's joined forces with Roberto Garcia. I think that was a good partnership because, I mean, he gave Amir Khan all he could handle. And from what I heard back then, he was eating like top of ramen, eating like trash, not training, and basically just surviving off of pure brute force and power and that kind of stuff. So I want to know also from you guys, aside from the weight, if you think that's a problem, what do you want next for Marcos Maidana? When I was in Denver, I did talk to Robert Garcia. I'll see if I can slap some of that interview at the end of this video. But what do you want next for Marcos Maidana? I don't know exactly when he's coming back. I would say they'll probably gun for spring, summertime. But it looks like he's living comfortably off the Mayweather money, than 2 paychecks. Because obviously there's a certain level of inflation. You make, you know what I mean, 1.4 million US dollars, and then you take it back to Argentina or the Philippines or different areas of the world where the value of money in currency changes. You could live like a king, you know what I mean? Like Diego Chavez, also from Argentina, he got pennies, or excuse me, he got peanuts, whatever you want to call it, fighting Timothy Bradley, 35,000, which is very low for like a fighter. There's undercard fighters that make triple that, double that, you know what I mean? Whatever. And I guess back in Argentina, with everything considered, that money, you can really live good and eat good and stuff. And it looks like Marcos Maidana is doing that. So what do you want next for Marcos Maidana? Who would you like to see him fight? Personally, I would love a Khan rematch. I know Khan beat him, but I think both guys have come a long way since they first squared up. And they both have perfected their individual styles. Khan boxing better, boxing more intelligently, and I want to see how Khan responds to the pressure of a guy like Maidana, someone who could pop. Luis Collazo, Devin Alexander, it showed me things that I kind of knew about Khan, but he just got more comfortable with Virgil Hunter in his style. But against a guy like Maidana, I want to see how he responds if he does get clipped with a big shot. And then Maidana, he's been outboxed by Mayweather twice. He got outboxed by Amir Khan. He definitely got outboxed by Devin Alexander as well. So I want to see what he's learned. You know what I mean? It's a real telling fight to see who has improved more with their style. Is Amir Khan going to just outbox the shit out of him? Or is Marcos Maidana going to be too much? So drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys want next for Marcos Chino Maidana. What do you think of him looking clearly over 180 pounds as far as I'm concerned? And do you think that hurts him next fight? Drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.
I know Mike is coming back soon. You know, we're already having really good talks for Mikey to come back in March or April, and people will see, Brandon. They will see a new Brandon. They will see Mikey back. Maidana is going to get big fights. Evgeny Gradovic is the overall champion, and he will get great fights. Jesus Cuellar is a great featherweight champion right now, who's going to get great fights. I'm training Mikey Perez a heavyweight. You know, Mikey Perez a lightweight. You know, I just got so much talent, and I see this year being my best year, honestly.